far as the Greek time too, like Spartan men used to practice that amongst each other all the time for 7 years, and then the women would substitute them.
And I'm happy you made that point, because if we're going to connect that to white supremacy, that's what they were saying, that homosexuality is not an African lifestyle. It's not. It doesn't come from Africa. It is, and that's what they were saying. They were saying that it is the influence of that European influence, which is the reason for homosexuality. Because during the time of Greek and Roman times, before they go to war, the soldiers would have sex with young boys, because they believed that by having sex with young boys, they would take on that energy, that youth, that prowess. They're giving them manhood. Exactly. So all of that, everybody knows, like, white people have a history of just being weird. Crazy. But aside from being weird, being gay. Like, that's a part of who they are, and that's not a part of our culture. But some people will argue that if it's not a part of our culture, then it had to have been going on at one point for us to be so against it. So it's a catch-22. Me, honestly, it's hard for me to imagine a black man gay, because I see black men as so powerful and so dominant. And to me, being gay and being dominant and powerful is kind of like a contradiction. But I see powerful gay black men.
Honestly, I think it's funny you said that, because it's like not like a well-known secret, but like an inside joke, at least within like the gay community, that there is no other like force stronger other than God, But on a human basis, there's no other force stronger than a gay couple, like, and not even a lesbian couple, but low-key a gay male couple. When you look at gay male couples, usually most of them, they have money, they're smart, they have nicer things in life, and all of that. And the thing I try to get people to see is it's not because they're so powerful just as men, even just like the black men. It's just that I feel when you're gay and then you're black and gay, you have to work against so many things. You just in the work environment. In my work environment, I work in finance. Basically because, when they figured out I was gay, they started looking at me basically like I was a black woman. So imagine how the struggle is for black women, young black women working in finance, working with all of these, just white people in general, but just all of these multimillionaires and stuff like that. And you're working with their money, and they're looking at you, and you're doing investing for them how they tell black women, like, oh, she's being bitchy today. When you're going hard about what you believe and you want this portfolio. Those are the same things I face in the workplace because I'm a gay black man. It's not because I'm young. It's not any of those. It's you're black. All right, we already just hired you off affirmative action. Now you gay. Nah, we don't care about anything you're talking about. But the thing is that, like, I really just try to really always perpetuate is that what people need to understand is that being gay is your lifestyle. It does not define you, especially in the black community. There's so much ignorance about homosexuality. It's like, oh, were you raped? Somebody must have touched you. Like, my parents, they are strongly into the fact that somebody somewhere down the line done touched me somewhere, and my mom was waiting for me to admit it so she could go kill somebody. It would never happen because it didn't happen that way. And that's just because there's such an ignorance in the fact that they just feel like black men cannot be gay. I raised my son correctly. My son has played sports. My son has done this. My son has dated girls. He has had everything on the path to being straight.